Today I'm heading back to the Palisades to detail a car that's been sitting outside for over 3 months through rain, ash, and wildfire smoke. I want to show you the car and how I bring it back to life.
If you don't know, I run my detailing business out of my Tesla. I have my pressure washer hose, I have my water tank, my air compressor. Let's get to work. I got the whole setup ready. We're going to our first police checkpoint. I have my residence pass and my ID here.
I heard people have been sneaking in with fake passes and looting homes. Now the National Guard's out here and they're way more strict at the checkpoints. Not even a minute in and I'm already passing American flags and burnt down buildings.
We're in the Palisades village right now. A lot of construction going on.
There are trucks everywhere, and one of them actually hit my car the other day, but that's a story for another video. Then I stopped by a local cafe that just reopened to grab some food and show support. I don't know what it is, but food just hits better when it's from a local spot, especially during times like these. It was also good seeing other residents out too. Next stop was to fill up my generator. People always give me the weirdest looks when they see a gas generator coming out of my Tesla. The total cost of filling up the generator came out to $5, and just like that, we're back on the road.
Actually going back to the Highlands, that's where the fire initially started. My customer shipped me the keys because she evacuated and still is not back.
While I was heading to my customer's car, I noticed something on the side of the road. A completely burnt down car. It's devastating to see, especially knowing so many of my customers lost their vehicles in the fire. I took a closer look and it was actually an AMG.
This is exactly where my car was stuck about 3 months ago. Here she is. Let's look at the condition. It's been sitting out for about 4 months.
Honestly, not surprised at the condition. This car sat outside through the fires.
Got some spider webs. And this side is even worse.
Now it's time to check out the interior, and it's not much better.
You guys see how this is so dirty? Oh my god, it's... Okay, I need gloves. I need to use my other hand. I'm not using my gloved hand. Are you guys seeing this?
When my customer shipped me the keys, she left a handwritten note. She said this car was her baby, and after everything it's been through, she was scared that all the ash and debris might have gotten into the air filter or worse. She hasn't seen it since the fires, just wanted to look like how she left it. So I promised I'd bring it back to life. I started with a full pre-wash to break down all the ash, leaves, and grime that built up after 3 months of sitting outside. While that was soaking, I worked on the tires and wheels, and they had turned red from all the brake dust and heat. As I rinsed off the car, tree saps were coming out of every little crevice.
Just finished up with our pre-wash. I made sure that there's no more tree saps, dirt, or leaves on the car.
Foaming up the car again for my contact wash. And if you're wondering why not start with that, it's because the pre-wash helps loosen dirt and debris, so when I touch the car, I'm not dragging anything across the paint and risking scratches.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the paint feels so rough. Get close. So, we have our clay bar. We're gonna cut it.
Once again, I'm foaming up the car and going over with a clay bar to decontaminate the paint and make it super duper smooth.
You have to feel the paint! Now that the paint feels super smooth, it's time to dry the car. I finished drying the car, but I see water spots, another one over here, and a lot of scratches on the paint. After noticing the scratches on the car, I'm going back home, even though it's like a 30-minute drive, to pick up my polisher. We got the polisher.
Paint correction wasn't even included in the package she got, but I wanted this car to look perfect when she finally saw it. So I drove back home just to grab my polisher, added an extra hour to the detail, and got to work. We cut and polished the hood, knocking out the scratches and water spots until the paint looked brand new.
This was probably the worst day to wear a full black outfit. It's so hot outside, but at least the car is looking good now.
Here's the final result. The car turned out amazing, including the interior. She absolutely loved it, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone for watching my first ever long video. See you next time.